kind of bad that I am so upset about the fact that my college crush now has a girlfriend, way more than I care about the fact that me and my boyfriend are broken up.
This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like.
Guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you can see, I decorated my background for Christmas, and now that I'm seeing it, I realize it was supposed to kind of look like a Miley Cyrus Christmas, but it really just looks like I invested $2, maybe $3 into this background. It looks really cheap. But, you know, I wasn't even going to film anymore, but then I realized since these are balloons that I don't know how long these are going to last. You know, in 2 days they're going to be this round. I don't even know how they're going to be for next week for filming. So I told myself, just stay up, film now. There we go. And so I went through my list of story times, and I have chosen this story to tell you guys about my very first date. Okay, for those of you who have seen my other storytime videos, you know that I was a late bloomer in everything. I mean, everything. So, you know, most people went on their first date in middle school. A lot of times it was their mom dropping them off at the mall or dropping them off at the movies. And even though I wouldn't say there's, you know, full-on hooking up going on in middle school, people are quick to still say, that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend, this is a date night, you know, together, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, so what happened was I was, you know, cruising through middle school, single, cruising through freshman year, single, sophomore year, single. You know, do you see the trend coming on here? So junior year, single, okay? And it's not, you know, I'd like to say it was because a lot of the boys at the school that I went to didn't really interest me, but really it was more that I didn't interest them, which was really, really rude, okay? Anyway, this is not a therapy session. So what happens is my mom comes home from work and she's all smiling, a little bit extra, looking at me, just waiting to give me this good news. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, what, you know, Mom. And Mom goes, I think I have a boy for you. And if you cannot tell by now, by my mom's excitement, she loves to play matchmaker, which is probably why I love to play matchmaker and wing woman and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I'm just nosy in people's love lives, but either way, like mother, like daughter, she is so excited to play matchmaker with her daughter. So, I don't know why I said that. Okay, so my mom said that she had a chance to talk with one of her fellow coworker flight attendants, and apparently she had told her son about how my mom and me was the same age. No, wait, I don't know how much sense I'm making of this. Let's start over. My mom had a friend, and this friend also had a son, and she was reminded of me when she and my mom were flying together, and then so she made a point to tell her son, look up this girl, she's your age, she's single, all this stuff. Well, apparently he searched me, I guess, on Facebook at that time. That's the only thing that people really had when I was in high school. Instagram, Twitter, that didn't really exist. So he looks me up on Facebook, and apparently he thinks I'm really cute. I'm really cute. So he tells his mom, and his mom talks to my mom, who then talks to me to wants to know if it's okay because she wants a confirmation there. So then so she can tell his mom, and then she can tell him that it's okay to ask me out and he's not going to be rejected. So backtracing to me, I'm thinking, you know, to me, I am so lame. I do not know even how loserly this is that my mom is playing matchmaker with my love life. So to me, I'm thinking, oh my God, my first date, he thinks I'm pretty, yes. So I say yes, realizing that I do not know this guy whatsoever, like whatsoever. For all I know, the pictures that I see of him aren't even what he looks like. So he picks me up, I believe it's in a truck, and we make small talk, but it's so hard because he's girl shy and I'm boy crazy, but also boy shy. I've never done anything like this before. I'm very intimidated by the whole dating scene, the love culture, all that stuff. So when you take those two personalities and stick them together, love cannot easily combust. It's just like throwing lame confetti and then just watching it fall to the floor. It is just awkward. So, I wouldn't say he made any, nasty comments. It could have been way worse. He could have been disgusting. He could have been racist. He could have been all this stuff. However, he could have been the nicest, best guy in the world, but I was too nervous for this. Way too nervous. So we go to the movies and I'm wondering, is he going to hold my hand? Now, when is this coughing of mine going to happen? Because I cough so easily. I cough when I'm nervous. I cough always feeling like I have to clear my throat when I haven't talked for so long. I cough when there's the slightest tickle in my throat. I cough mainly because I have cystic fibrosis. But that's a whole nother story, okay? But let's just get real. I cough a lot and I was really self-conscious of that. So I'm already nervous mixed with my, low self-esteem with my CF. And so we're in the theater and I'm just thinking, I have no idea what to do. And I don't even know if I have feelings for this guy. Because how can I even have feelings for someone when I am so concentrated on how I'm looking right now? Do I smell okay? Is my hair getting too poofy? Is it too humid out? All these things are running through my head. I cannot even relax. So halfway through the movie, I cough twice. And I'm thinking, oh my God, he's gonna think I'm disgusting. I have to go. So I excuse myself to the restroom, which I realized then once I'm on my way to the restroom, I'm thinking, oh my God, did he see how I walk really weird? Oh my God, now he's picturing me going to the bathroom. Oh my God, all these thoughts went through my head. And I'm just thinking, So I go to the bathroom. I force a cough attack, assuming if I have a cough attack now, I'm not gonna have a cough attack later, because that's the logic that I like to think I have. So I just forcefully cough, probably break all the blood vessels in my eyes and face, go back, sit down, and I'm just thinking, I really hope I don't smell like a bathroom. This is what goes through a girl's head on her first date. Everything on the planet is just any situation, anything is going through her mind. So I'm wondering, is he going to hold my hand? Do I stick it out? But then that's me, what if he doesn't like me anymore? Do I not want to hold out my hand? Is this too much pressure? Maybe I don't want to date him and I don't want to be giving him the sign that he can hold my hand, because then it'll be even worse to tell him no. I don't even know. But, in the movie theater, my mind is somewhere else. And then I realize I don't have the house key. My mom's out of town. I can't get back in my house. So am I going home with the guy on the first date? I don't know. I heard he has a nice house, but I don't think I want that. I have not even lost my lip virginity, and I don't think I can handle this awkwardness anymore. And during a movie, you're not supposed to be talking, but the silence is still awkward. So it's just like, okay. So finally at the end, we talk about the movie, and he goes to take me home. And I feel so bad about this because I don't know why, but I just feel like it can send a confusing message when I told him, hey, don't take me home, take me to my friend's house. And I think it makes it sound like, take me to my friend, I need to gossip all about you and about this time and talk bad about you. I don't know if that's what it seemed like. So he's like, okay, no problem. And I say, like, she's on my street. So I tell him, but instead of turning right, you're gonna turn left. And there's a big difference on my street between right and left. On the right, you have residential houses. They have driveways, they have sidewalks, they have walkways. Everything is bam right there lined up along the street, okay? But then on the left, you got this horseshoe bend, and there's a creek there, and all the houses are big and they're pushed back. They have these long, excessive driveways. Like I said, it's by a creek, so this is when you have possums, raccoons, all of that stuff is living in that area. There is a woods there. There is a cemetery there. I don't know why anyone lives there, okay? People do, though, and it's very nice houses. So, I told him, this way. So he pulls in, and then it's dark, but you can see these driveways, and you can see in the distance these houses lit up. So he stops right there, and he goes, is this okay to stop here? I just want to get out of this car by now. I don't want to seem pushy because apparently I felt very pushy asking him to drive further. So I said, no, this is good. So I get out of his truck. I don't even know if I hug him, but I know I don't kiss him. Tell him thank you. Close the door. And I always feel so awkward that I always feel like I slammed the door on the first date. And then he's like, okay. And then I proceed to walk, and I know I disappear in the darkness. I have to walk a mile to my friend's house. I have to dodge the flying squirrels that are rabid, and I have to make sure that I don't bump into the psychopath killer on my way there, and not trip over something of those big trees that easily fall during the storms because I'm walking through a forest. Finally, I get to my friend's house and I know she's there. She opens it up and I just burst through the door. I'm like, close the door, afraid that he's following me behind me. And then I tell her all about my date and I just think, I can't do this again. This is just too awkward. I feel so bad. He was really nice. He was pretty cute, but so awkward. I was not ready to date. You would think at 17 years old, I was ready to date, but I realized I was not ready to date. Fast forward into my mom and his mom working some flights. Gossip is always going around the flight attendant community. And so they're talking, and apparently, I told my mom, like, he never asked me on another date, but I was okay with that. I think that's for the best because I'm not ready to date, and I also think maybe I just wasn't feeling it. And then apparently he had told his mom that he had asked me out for a second date, and then I told him I wasn't interested. You jerk, you made me sound so mean. But luckily, the mom kind of had an idea in her head that he was just kind of saying this to end the discussion between the conversation between he was having with his mom. Guys can be a little bit more embarrassed about these things. They don't want to talk about it, things like that. So, the mom ended up telling my mom this, but then with that, she added on, I don't think he's, ready to date. He's kind of shy. And it's like she kind of knew that he wasn't really truthful. So I was thinking, thank goodness you're ruining my reputation, boy. But other than that, it's not a super crazy story. Nothing extreme happened. But I just felt like it's always kind of fun to hear somebody's first date story, especially in general when they're young and they're naive and they're nervous and excited but awkward and all that. So if you guys have a great first date story, please leave it in the comments, or if you filmed it and made a story time of your own, let me know as well so I can go check it out on your channel. If you like this video, click the like button and, hit subscribe. I do story time videos. I have some juicier ones, but today I kind of just want to tell this one. Oh, maybe, am I still Facebook friends with him? Should I message him? No, that might be too weird with the holidays. May seem like I'm trying to get something out of it. Anyway, I gotta ponder this. So, have a great day, guys. Bye. My name is Leslie, and I'm your narrator throughout this video. It's going to be a wild, sexy time as you watch me get ready. And I just talk for the sake of talking.